Hi there, Aries. Welcome back. We are going to ask Spirit, what is the current gossip on you? Spirit, what's the current gossip on Aries? Please and thank you. Aries, don't forget to click on that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. If you're new here or if you're a cross watcher, my name is Ninja and I'll be your reader. Just know that this is an all Aries channel. So if this reading doesn't resonate with you, do help yourself to checking out any of my other readings. Spirit, what is the gossip on Aries? Oh, Aries. I'm hearing you're leaving stress behind. You're bossing up. You might be changing something in your life. Maybe eating healthier, drinking more water, exercising, going for walks, going for long walks. Okay? People are talking about this. People are also talking about your twin flame, your soulmate here. You and your soulmate. What about Aries and their soulmate, Spirit? What about them? Nine of Coins is coming out in reverse. What about Aries and their soulmate? Y'all are not together. You're not with your soulmate. People can see that you belong with your soulmate. Yeah, the Emperor confirming the Emperor. What else? Six of Swords. Okay, this might just be for one of you, okay, or a handful of you. People are saying that you are putting your love life on pause, okay? You are not interested in getting involved with anybody at this time because you got other things going on, specifically about your finances. People are also saying, what is this? Oh, it's an ash from my cigarette. Sorry, guys. People are also saying that you are broke and it's your fault that you're broke because you are impulsive when it comes to shopping. You are not making lists. You're not staying on top of your finances. So basically, they're saying that you have poor money management. Excuse me. That you have poor money management and that you impulse buy and that you pay for convenience. So, anytime you're paying for convenience, you're going to pay more. They're also saying that you have been taking time out to heal from past pains, past hurts, and you will be ready really soon for a new relationship. That's why your twin flame and your soulmate is like hanging around. I'm also hearing that you have raised the bar. You have raised the bar. I'm hearing that you are no longer going to be putting up with anybody who is going to not treat you the way that you expect to be treated. You're not going to be dealing with anybody who's going to disrespect you. I'm hearing that as soon as you see just the first glimpse of disrespect, that's it. That person is out. And people are aware of it. People see it. People are talking about it. They're saying that you've learned from your past, that you've learned from the pains that you've suffered already. Okay? They're also saying that you're ready for a new beginning and you're getting there. You're not there yet, but you're about to get there. You're starting to already look at the future. You're already starting to make plans for the future. You're already looking into things that you would like to get into. Not necessarily in a relationship, but you are looking forward now. They're also saying that you are the kind of person that you prefer to be alone. Yes, you have your moments of where you would like to socialize, but when you're at home, you prefer to be alone. When you go out into the street, you don't mind socializing once you have left your home and you're out there into the public. But when you're in your home, they're saying that you like to be left alone. So, in other words, your home is your sanctuary. Now they're talking about somebody that you have disconnected from. You're no longer talking to that person. What are they saying about that person? Let's see what we can find out. Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Wands. It's kind of like you've known this person that you disconnected from. Like, you know that person, you've known them for years, and y'all have a long, long history with each other. And you thought that things were going good. You thought everything was fine, everything was going to continue, but something happened. Okay, you lost, and that is the source of your hurt, your pain that they're talking about. This is why they're saying that you're like becoming where you enjoy your time alone, where you're kind of like going into hermit mode. And but when you do come out, you're social, but you tend to like go in and stay by yourself for a while. This might be for some of you as well. They're talking about your sick pet or something about a pet that got sick here. Okay, and this might have something to do with the pain that you're suffering from. Maybe you suffered because your pet was suffering, something like that. Huh. They're also saying that you're living in the past. I mean, yes, you're looking at the future and you're planning for the future, but that every time they talk to you, you're talking about something from the past. So they're saying like you're stuck in the past, like you can't get out of it. Something's in your head, so they know that you're still hurting. Because the only time people do that, when they keep talking about something over and over again, is because it's something that really hurts them, and it takes a while. It does take a while to process things. So that's why people tend to tell the same story over and over again. And they're saying that that's what you're doing, Aries. You're like saying something over and over again. And they're saying that you need to see a counselor or somebody that can sit there and listen to you say the same stories over and over again. I just want you to know, Aries, we all do it. Okay? We all do it, especially when something's very traumatic. We will talk about it over and over again and bring it up in conversation from time to time. And I want you to know you're very normal. Okay? We have the Justice coming out and the Four of Coins. They are saying that you're very generous. Okay, they're saying that you're a giver, you're very generous, and that people around you tend to take advantage of that. People can take advantage of that natural side of you, who is a giver. They are saying that it's unfair to you. Like, you give to the point where it's unfair, and you gave to somebody specifically who hurt you, and you gave and gave and gave to that person, and it was this is what they're saying, that it was unfair to you, it was unjust to you, and that person might have lied to you. And they're talking about how that person lied to you. So somebody here might work in childcare, healthcare, fashion, clothes, retail, an online influencer, a hairstylist. They're talking about the work that you're doing, something that you're doing. So if you're like on YouTube, or if you're on social media, like TikTok or something, they're talking about your videos. And they're talking about how they want to like support you because you are so giving and you're such a loving person, and people want to support you because of that, because of your nature, because of how you are a very open person. They're also talking and saying that abundance is coming towards you because of this, because of something that you do for a living. Doesn't have to be those things, but it could be. Um, but they're saying like something that you're doing for a living is going to end up bringing a lot of money. You have the potential to make a lot of money. And they're saying like if anybody can make it, it's going to be you, Aries. You're the only one that can pull this off, or you're the only one that can get this done, and you could like rise up. They see you being very fruitful, so they see you as being somebody who can create and make something grow. So if this is a channel, like say if you're growing a channel, they're saying like you're the person that could get it to grow. You're the one that can take I'm hearing a dead flower and bring it back to life. So apparently people see you as being very gifted, because if people can say that about you, that means that they see that you have that inner power inside of yourself. You might also be the kind of person who goes out and picks up like stray animals, or you have adopted animals from a shelter, or something like that, where you've helped animals. They're talking about how you're giving. So it's not just to people that you're very giving to, but they're saying that you're giving to animals. Or maybe this person saw you like feeding a stray animal, and they're talking about how you have that sensitive part of yourself. They're also saying that you don't get, like you don't get the recognition. I'm hearing like you don't get the recognition that you deserve. They're also saying that you're not getting the exposure that you deserve. Okay, and that might be something that's causing you to have a setback. So maybe like, okay, like for instance, maybe you have a YouTube channel and you're just not getting a lot of attraction to that channel just yet. Okay, but they see that it just takes one thing. They see it like you just need that one opening, or you just need that one video. Like say if you're on social media, right? You just need that one video, or you just need that one client. Say if you're a hairstylist, you just need that one client who's going to brag about you, to bring, like somebody who has connections or something like that, to brag about you and talk about you, to give you the exposure that you need. It's like you just need that one chance, and they could see you growing. They could see you being very prosperous. They could see you being very fruitful, I guess the word would be. Now, they are talking about something that has been hidden from you, or something that was hidden from you in the past. They're talking about something that fell apart, broke apart. This could be like something that you tried to do for work. This could be a relationship. It could be anything really. And they're talking about something that fell apart for you, and how it's such a shame, like they're sympathizing with you. You have somebody who's sympathizing with you, sympathizing with what you went through. Whoever this is that's talking about you, this is definitely somebody who loves you, somebody who cares about you, that's talking about this situation. They're talking to somebody. They could be talking to a mother figure, a sister, an aunt. Well, it doesn't have to be, but they're coming out to be female. But this is somebody who like cares about you. So they're really concerned, or they're really here to support you. Whatever it is that you're trying to work on, this is somebody who wants to support you. They want to see you doing well. But they are saying that there's something that is being hidden from you, or something that was hidden from you. Okay. They're also talking about how you don't really take advice very well. Um, so they're saying that they've talked to you, they've said things to you, they've mentioned things to you, and you pretty much rejected their advice, or you rejected their ideas. They're saying that you're hard headed, okay? Because this is coming out. So they're basically saying like you're really hard headed. You want to do things your own way. You want to like, yeah, basically that's what it is. And that they've tried to give you some kind of advice. They try to communicate with you, but you don't want to take their advice. They're saying that they try to counsel you themselves, or they try to give you some kind of like a shoulder to cry on. They tried to comfort you, but it didn't work. And they're actually surprised that it didn't work. I don't know why they're surprised. I think you're the kind of person that when you get an idea in your head, you go with it. So even if this person gives you the best advice in the world, once something's in your head, Aries, I'm hearing like you do it, right? So they're saying that you're the kind of person who you say what you're gonna do and you do what you say you're gonna do. Okay, like hell would have to freeze over for you not to do what you say you're gonna do. They're actually surprised about this part of you, because a lot of people talk that they say things all the time that they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, but not you, Aries. You're the kind of person, you will do it. That's what they're saying. Like if you say you're gonna do something, you will do it. That's a quality about you that they like. That's a quality about you that they admire. They're talking about your soulmate, your twin flame that's here. They're talking about the connection between the two of you. And they're saying like that person is trying to get your attention, but you're not. You're not engaging. Okay, so that person might be trying to get your attention here, and you're not engaging. Yeah. Because they're saying that you're emotionally closed off to this person, even though this person is trying and trying to get your attention. You're just emotionally drained from possibly something that happened in the past. And it's like every time you get around somebody that you could possibly have a relationship with, you see it as a warning. You see it like, you see red flags. That's basically what they're saying. Like, you see it as red flags. Anything can happen. This person could just look at you, and you look at it like it's a red flag, and it's because of something that happened to you in the past. They're saying that you're being overly sensitive. Okay, that's what it is. They're saying like you're being overly sensitive. Um, they're also saying that it could be too because of like you might be very overwhelmed with what you do for work, or you're feeling very overwhelmed with something that's going on in your life. It doesn't have to be work, but it could be anything else. Like maybe it's your children or family matters or something like that. But there's something going on in your personal life that is draining you emotionally, and they're saying that this is why that you and your soulmate are not connecting. They see the attraction between the two of you. They see that the two of you could have this like strong bond between the two of you, or there is a bond between the two of you, and they see it, but they also see that you don't see it. Hmm. Now, for one of you, you might have gone through a terrible experience in the past where you suffered some kind of assault. This could be an emotional assault or a physical assault, right? Emotional assault would be like, well, you know what a physical assault is, right? Like somebody attacks you. Or this could also be an emotional emotional assault where like something happened, like for instance, you're in a relationship and you come home and find out that your partner has been bringing other people into the house or bringing other people into your home. It's like it's an assault, yes, because it's like somebody trespassing on your property, or trespassing into your life. So it's like it's kind of the same emotional trauma, right? I hope I'm explaining that correctly. But anyways, this is what they're talking about. They're talking about something that happened to you that was so invasive that it could be like somebody assaulted you, like somebody came up to you and attacked you, right? Or it's and it's kind of like they came out of the blue. They came out of nowhere and attacked you. But it doesn't have to be a physical. It could be emotional, like somebody, like your partner is bringing somebody else into your bed, that kind of thing. Bringing somebody into your house, giving away your stuff to other people. That is a form of it's a form, maybe not as physically damaging as a physical assault, but it is damaging. And they're saying that, you're kind of not healed from that. And that's why your soulmate, your twin flame here is around you, and you're completely cut off to that person because you're still guarded. So any little red flag that you see, that's it, you shut down, and people are realizing it. They're seeing this about you. Now, they do say that you're very sensitive, even though on the outside you might have a tough exterior, but they're saying, like, but once people get to really know you, they'll know that you're the very sensitive type. They also say that you're very smart. They say that you're very truthful. When you say something, it's because it's real. Even no matter how crazy it sounds, they're saying that, when you say something, like, as unbelievable as it sounds, that it's usually true. They find out later on that it was true, right? So you're a truth speaker. And you have a reputation for being a truth speaker. Now, they also say that you're very independent. They say you're independent. They say that you're very logical, okay? And every time you make a decision, it's logical. You try not to let your emotions dictate what you do in life, so it's more like mind over matter, right? So they say that when you do something, Aries, it's because it's logical, even if it's not logical to them. That you have a way of, once you explain the situation of why you do things, then it makes sense. That's what they're saying. Tell me more about this. They're talking about somebody who has conspired against you. Okay, they're talking about somebody who has done things against you. Somebody who has caused a lot of trauma, disappointments for you. They're talking about how you hold a lot of secrets, or you know a lot of secrets. They think that you know a lot of secrets. We have the Tower coming out again twice in this reading. So they're saying, like, you're the holder of secrets. So they're saying that you're not telling everything that happened between you and somebody that conspired against you. And they're saying that things that has happened to you, or they suspect things that have happened to you, that if it happened to somebody else, that person would have fallen apart. Okay, but for you, it's just been a huge disappointment. So they're saying that you're very strong. Okay. You might be psychic as well, or very intuitive, and they're talking about that. There's something that people notice about you, Aries. They're also talking about how things fall apart for you, how you have the ability to rebuild stronger, right? They're talking about how that situation, the person that was being very, like, the person who was being secretive towards you, the person who was being mean to you, that person caused you a lot of setbacks, that person caused you to lose out on a lot. So it's like they realize that person caused you to take like 5 steps back, but but even though you took those 5 steps back, let me correct that. You are still have this ability to keep pushing forward. So yeah, they're definitely admiring your strength. And this is what people are talking about, Aries. They're talking about everything about you. This is somebody that's coming through that knows you very well, and apparently sees all your struggles, and they do admire you for it. They do admire that you have that way about you where you can still plan for the future, and you can still dream, and you can still be a very sensitive person and a loving person. So despite everything that you've been through, people see your strengths, and how it still pushes you forward, you know? And that's what's going on here, Aries. Okay? Oh, I forgot to check on this real quick. Okay, so what's this? Tell me more about the secret. Because a secret keeps coming out in this reading. What it. Hold on. Okay. Spirit, tell me what is the secret here for Aries? What's going on? What is the secret? What is the secret? 7 of coins in reverse. What is the secret about? 10 of wands. What's the secret about? What's the secret about that everybody keeps talking about? Judgment in reverse. It's something that you're not aware of. Well, I kind of know that already. Okay, so there is a secret, even though you hold some secrets and you hold them in, you know, for yourself. There is a secret that's around you, Aries, and it might have something to do with money. It might have something to do with resources. Okay, because I am getting the 7 of coins coming out in reverse. So it makes me feel like it's something to do with work, or you have worked really hard to achieve something. Okay. It has something to do with possibly a relationship that didn't work out. Okay. Yeah, it's about somebody that from the past. Okay, so there's a secret about this person from the past, and it seems to be something about um something about them being like really one-sided, something being very one-sided about hard work, or yeah, that's what I'm getting. So it might be something to do with hard work and something that's not fair to you. Huh. It's something that really bothers this person that you don't know about something. And it could be about somebody that abused their power in your life, about somebody who was, could be like an absentee parent. Okay, like an absentee parent. That might be very significant. Okay, they're talking about that person, about how that person tried to make you doubt yourself, how that person made you feel like you were stuck in a cycle, how that person influenced you and made you make a poor decision, how that person caused a lot of disappointments for you, possibly even some self-esteem issues because of the way that that person treated you. And that person could have been like very controlling and manipulative. Yeah. Okay, it's not telling me exactly, but it could have something to do with something that the two of you were working on, and this person took advantage, or they took, yes, took advantage. It could be something like you were working and you were saving money and you were putting money away, and then this person came in and like took your money. Okay, or they told you that the money needed to go to something, like let's say the taxes or something like that, and this person took it away from you when in reality they didn't need to. Okay, so it has something to do with that. Okay. All right, Aries, thank you for joining me. I hope this gave you some clarity. I know it was kind of like all over the place. There's a lot of things going on here. It wasn't what I was expecting, but it is what it is, right? But you do have somebody around you that loves you, that really cares about you, and this person really sees your struggles, whoever this person is to you. Okay, this could be your own child, or this could be your parent that's talking. Okay. Anyways, catch me in the next one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Y'all take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.